To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. Brandon Condrington to return it. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run and give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Nick's now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And after the penalty, they pick up 2, make it 2nd and 13.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Truck pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Nick's off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Another one for Cook. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Play action now with Allen. This is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-0 lead.
first thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go persevere.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So second down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Once more, it's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Going on 4th, here's Nix. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 1-score game in the first half. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos get it back to within 6.
13, Broncos 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Laviska Shenault to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bills and Joshua Palmer set to go to work again. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. He had it for a moment but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down. Slot man's in motion right. Second down. Here's Allen again. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Third down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
To throw again, it's Allen. Got a man, that's Kincaid. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. He put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Finds Mims. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First down from the 42.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Knicks from the gun. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Nix. He put everything he had into this one. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down.
Derek Forrest on the coverage.
Here's Nix to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Well, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Free inside the 30. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos get it back to within 6.
Broncos 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Cotterington now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Enough from the pistol to Cook. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Allen to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Get some space around midfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Buffalo.
In the red zone now. Brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
It's a gain of 11.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has it down close. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills bump the lead up to 13 points.
Broncos 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Nix with it on first. That's completed right side. And he has this down to the 34. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Return.
Nix to throw again. Got some room to work. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Will Lutz to kick off for
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Cotterington now to return it. And he's out a little short of the 30. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings that 4th down. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. A 49-yarder in front of him here.
A 49-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bills with a 2-score lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Denver set to take the field on offense. They really have a passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it.
Intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos have some new life in the 4th.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief.
Makes it 2nd and 10. At
Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. They're going to pass it here. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
And off we go from Denver. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Nix. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Dobbins, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
One more time with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Fuller run show Fatukasi. Drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. An bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said, take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out. Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Stroud to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the 1st down marker. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. We're scoreless after 1. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Here we go. 18. Let's hit.
Stroud and company going for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
Good for a Broncos first down. First and 10.
Off the play fake. Nix. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Here's Nix. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
To throw, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Will Lutz on for the field goal.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Play action. Stroud now. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. From the 35, here's a second and 7.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Some good running from Stroud, and he gets them the first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by...
And the Broncos get there and take him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
It's second down.
All right. 118. Let's go.
Here's Stroud. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Stroud. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports halftime report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Here comes third and about a foot. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the bootleg, Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Stroud looking to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Texans first down.
Now Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
All right.
Stroud working out of the gun. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
That's another Texans first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Texans...
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 16 yards.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon from 10 yards out. And the Texans have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
That's taken in by Franklin. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing Nix. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. To throw is Nix. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
It's a gain of 9.
Here's second and a yard.
At the 28-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
7-yard gain.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
So they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So Stroud and the Texans down 10-9, 30 seconds to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Stroud. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Yeah, Brandon, that's a tough distance with the game on the line because you'd like to give your kicker better odds than that. Anything 50-plus, we know it's going to be difficult. And that one proved to be just a little too difficult. And now it appears it's going to cost him the football game.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, in such a low...
Buffalo. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Here's Allen. Pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen going to go on 4th down. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On play action, Allen. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Setting up the screen for Cook. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Now Allen again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. This one complete to Coleman. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 15-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And Cook has it left side. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Here's Allen to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a Bills first down. First down and goal to go.
To throw, it's Allen. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
4-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Allen. This is caught. Touchdown. James Cook from 3 yards out. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Texans nothing.
So that, amazingly, a 17-play drive. And it was James Cook finishing things off with a touchdown catch. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Stroud to throw it. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
The ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2. Stroud looking to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Here we go.
Stroud now on 4th down. He's got him in, complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Swap. Mother swap.
Now Stroud. And this is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Stroud's pass intercepted. The Bills take
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
34-yard line.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he whips that one incomplete there.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
to the air. Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
That one complete downfield to Kirk. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
And the Texans first down. 34-yard gain on the play.
Final play of the half. Stroud taking a shot for Dell here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Throwing on second and long. Stroud. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
It's a gain of 35. And the Texans.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And one more time. Here's Kirk. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
First down.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll try to middle with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11. At the 43.
Throwing now is Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Allen. And that was going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's Allen. Throwing that side is hauled in by Palmer. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Allen going to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. Now 2nd and 3. An option handoff here to Mixon. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. An option handoff here to Mixon. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. An option handoff here to Mixon. And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here we go. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
All right.
At the 42-yard line.
An option handoff here to Mixon. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
All right.
And Stroud now to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So Allen's going to look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
That's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
And the Texans will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. And they're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
Maybe get any type of points on the board. It'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too...
Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on this cold night in Orchard Park. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
16 more
That
yards.
is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing. Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive.
And he'll take it on in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return is Brandon Codrington. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brothers. This is James Cook. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Broncos with the early lead. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this.
319.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Taken in, Keon Coleman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Allen. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
He'll swing this one out to Cook. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 11.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them, not only to track.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Second down, they need 7. Back to throw is Nix. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 7 yards to go.
To throw is Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
They'll work now on second and 4. They'll throw. It's Nix. Going up top. That is caught. And he's in. Javon Vele. Touchdown, Denver. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Bills offense about ready to get going. On their second possession, they find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their second quarter.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills are on the board. It's now 13-7.
Broncos 13. Bills 7. Tyler Bass.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on first and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Here's Nix to throw. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And he will score. Troy Franklin. Touchdown Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now Cotrington to return. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Here's Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now Cotrington to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bills offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Off the play fake, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And his offense offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The Denver ball carrier, Cole Bishop on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
From the 22 now, here's second and 4. A run with Dobbins. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on the play, and it's third down.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's in. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Denver. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos
working out of the gun. It's Nix. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
The Bills offense about ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Lost there defensively.
Play action. It's Allen. Open is knocks over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
49-yard line.
Play action. Here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
On play action, Allen. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action now, and here's Allen. The Broncos have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put it into this drive.
They'll go play action with Nix. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing. Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Alex Singleton in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. They go play action now. Here's Allen. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Now it's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. To throw again, Allen. In trouble, and down he goes.
These are the plays that drive a coach crazy. 3rd and goal. You put the ball into the hands of your quarterback, and you trust them to make good decisions. In this case, once there was nowhere to go with the ball, once all the throwing lanes
to the goal line and in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one caught at the 4. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1 minute and 6 to go in this one. From the gun, throw here for Allen.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time,
and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense, but do the math, even if they choose to use them, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running from Houston. Dameon Pierce now to return it. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, as quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. On play action, here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
All right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and goal at the 3.
It's out on the bootleg. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time.
And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. And his first pass falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. They run the counter with Dobbins. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Now he finds his man, Ingram. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Pierce now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. Stroud throwing here on first. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down, Stroud. Dump off caught by his back. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
The Broncos' 46-yard line.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Schultz with the catch. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Stroud to throw on 1st down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So just a one-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports halftime reports from our buddy Scott Hansen. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
At the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 11.
Play action with Nix.
First down, Denver.
That's caught left side by Vele. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8.
15, Texans 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They left a few on the table there last time out, Bronx, settling for a field goal trying to miss the mark. First down throw by Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. From the gun, Stroud. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off, Brandon Jones.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own.
Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down. So we're through 3 here. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. He's got Sutton complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
And the Broncos.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Dobbins trying the right side. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
First down, and they go right back to it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Broncos leading by 8. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, here's Nix. Now still throwing, and this is intercepted! Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. into the red zone. And he will get back to the end zone. It's a touchdown, and they've got a shot at tying this up. They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown, now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4. Whew, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie, for now at least. It looks like they have saved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on the clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Azeez Al-Shire has it.
Nix's pass intercepted.
First down now, ball at the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Texans, first down.
Already.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Brought in. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So here comes the Bronco offense. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like...
He's got it at the 30. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The Broncos will...
Nick's going to try and throw for it. Catches it at the 1. He won't reach the end zone. The defense gets the stop they need, and that could win them this game. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Barrios now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. Well, credit for believing in your guy, I suppose, but just too much kick for him to handle. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal. An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. So it's a win for the Texans. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half.
pass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
1 yard gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Fine in his back, Mixon. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Con Jones with the tackle on that play. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Dump off caught by his back. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans 7, Bills nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn with the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Brandon Condrington to return it. This makes it up to the 25. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
He is brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pickup to their own 31. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's sent out. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st.
So that connection for 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. All right, here we go. Second down. Working from the gun. It's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Allen on third down. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. They'll go. Allen. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. We're all set now. First and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
And then off here to Mixon. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. This connects with Schultz. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Houston calls it second timeout. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Okay.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Going deep here for the end zone. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of...
Oh, and they fake it. Pass caught. And He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
I wonder how many times, Kate, the kicker's gone to the coach and said, Coach, I could pull this off. They finally gave him a shot, and turns out he was right. What a great play.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he works his way for a gain of 4. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He's back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field of play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Chenault on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So to begin the 3rd, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Cook trying this one up the gut. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That stop coming from Henry To'o. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. It's grabbed inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Stroud off of play action. Escapes out to the left. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Shaq Thompson finishing that play off.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
2 yards.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
On play action, here's Stroud. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the quick, right?
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Into the hands of Schultz. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
4 yards.
First and 10 from the 32.
Texans, first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the fourth. First and 10 from the 32.
Alrighty.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instant come to life.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Watched out of the pocket. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs. Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner and, really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans going for the win here. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, Sal.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. Really finding his back. Mixon. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Now to throw. They're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Back to throw. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's tackled tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did, got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down.
At their own 44-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this.